This is it. I think the first and foremost, we have to apologize to our listeners
About what?
for everything looking good.
Yeah, I was going to say, you mean thank them?
Yeah.
The fuck are you apologizing
It took us 24 episodes to get our cameras in focus.
No, it took us one episode to have somebody else do it.
Well,
It's
I put
not
my
fucking-
glasses on.
How does this look? Does this look good?
I think so.
I don't know. I can't
you
tell.
did it. You did it.
All right, take it away.
Everything
I
smells like
assume
fresh paint and drywall.
Well, we just finished all of it.
Yeah,
The whole
looks
thing just
great.
got finished. And we just did the AC again. They just give us a brand new AC.
Oh, did they fix that?
Finally.
You
Did
were
a-
sitting in here sweating.
No, you know what? It was just they had a mobile one outside. We had the guy wheeled in one. And he wheeled it in, and then they suction it to the ceiling, and it filters through the mobile one. It's kind of wild to watch it. I don't want to interrupt. Please start the show
It's
how
not-
you usually
Yeah,
start
we're
the show.
starting.
This is the
This
show
is
is
what
How do you
do.
start the show? Is there
We
not?
don't-
We can't do an intro.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
We're
Not
capable.
capable of it.
Let's do one.
All right. Which camera's mine? Wait till you see this fucking bomb from afar.
Yeah.
This one? Mm-hmm. Welcome to Stuff Island from the makers of fucking dog shit
See, that's
comedy.
how it goes.
Yeah.
That's how you open it up?
Yeah,
no.
I probably. We've never done
Welcome
it
to
before.
Stuff Island.
Why don't you make an intro for us, the way you feel about us? Give us your little personality
is not-
flair.
Ladies and
We should not
gentlemen,
have done this.
boys and girls, welcome to Stuff Island, presented by two very funny, mediocrely successful comedians, Tommy Pope and Chris Adolph Sponge, doctor that is,
Yes, dude.
O'Connor.
Yes.
Stuff Island.
The worst thing that's
Boom.
ever happened to me is Adolph Sponge went bi-coastal, dude.
Dude, it's the best thing.
I introduce him like that when we do
It's
shows.
100%.
I'm not kidding.
Yeah, no,
I
it's
said I
great.
brought one of my best friends on earth. You might have seen this guy on his podcast, Stuff Island. Also, you might know him as Dr. Adolph Sponge, ladies and gentlemen, Chris O'Connor.
And I keep hoping to hear when he says Adolph Sponge for people to go like, woo!
Yeah, it never happens.
Never happened.
I think for sure somebody has known.
There's two guys. They're like, Sponge!
It's probably the dude who named you online. He's like, it worked.
Sponge, the spongy man.
That's a great fucking nickname. Everybody gets some wild ass nicknames.
I know.
Dr.
But
Sponge
No
rules,
one
dude.
successful has ever had a nickname.
With Adolf in it?
Yeah.
Yeah, Adolph's kind of a hindrance if you're going to try to...
Yeah, it bums people out. They're like, how did that happen?
You could just be Dr. Sponge. You don't have to mention your first name. Dr. Sponge just seems like a nice
I
guy.
know, worked for Jon
Nice.
Stewart. He went from Leibowitz to Stewart.
This is some anti-Semitic stuff.
It's
Go ahead and do it.
100%.
Go ahead and kick it off with some
very
anti-Semite
Adolf
stuff.
of you, to be honest
Yeah.
with you. To remove the "it's" from a
You know what?
name.
I really, that's good. I'm going to sit down eventually with someone in the industry, and they're going to be like, you got to dump the Adolf.
Yeah,
You got to get rid of
it's
that
not
Adolf.
working for
it's
you.
really holding you
Depends
back.
on what company you work for. There's a couple. I'm sure there's a couple of...
You think so?
I think there's a couple.
You going to spill some tea?
Yeah. Have you
That's
met?
great. All right.
You met
All
an
right, I'll
Adolf
say
on the
it.
way up?
Dude,
All
I'm
right,
a little
I'll say it.
self-conscious that I'm in shorts.
Yeah.
You should be.
Oh,
It's
no.
ridiculous.
But you also... And you wore a hoodie, which is just like... Pick a lane.
What do you mean?
Well, a hoodie usually goes with pants. Because this obviously means you're ready for a nip.
Yeah.
Well,
I
then
mean,
what
the
is
opposite of this is wearing ski pants and a tank top.
Correct.
It's
You're
visually,
yeah.
it's visually off-putting. None of it makes sense.
Yeah.
And you got socks that aren't high enough to be cool, and then they're not
No, I
short
think
enough to be okay.
I think this, honestly, okay, look, I'll be honest with you right now. I don't think shorts belong in comedy ever.
You're right.
So it's upsetting. Okay.
Right.
I feel the same way about dresses. Women that wear skirts or dresses on stage.
I'm going to let
Yeah.
you have this one.
They think it's about sexism. It's just like, if I can see your calves, I don't trust your judgment.
Oh, you think if a woman shows leg, I get it.
It's bad.
It's so you don't like that.
I
You
don't
think
like
women
a man
should be
showing leg.
You think women should be completely clothed?
Yeah. Like Hasidics.
Are you Muslim?
You want a Hasidic comic.
No, just I don't want to see your calves.
Well, no one's
Anything else?
You know what I love that you
anything
pick
else, anything else.
you pick calves as an example of like what you're
It's funny.
staring at when a
It's
hot
funny.
chick who's clearly trying to hide the dog shit comedy that she has. It's usually about her breasts and her ass, and she's wearing like a tight form. You know,
all that I'm fine with. I don't mind you.
So men
accentuating-
and women in comedy have to wear pants.
yeah, and they could show their thighs, but not their calves.
Oh, okay. So like if you have those zip shorts, but it's the
Yeah,
opposite, you can only wear the bottoms.
Right.
Zip
You
'em
gotta-
back up,
Yeah,
baby.
zip them
You gotta
tight
zip 'em
around
back
your
up.
legs.
So down here is fine, but so thighs can be
Yeah,
shown.
no, I think
I get it.
Have you ever enjoyed a man in shorts comedy?
I'm trying to think of my favorite one. But Bill Hicks was known to wear shorts all the time.
What?
No, I come on. I don't. Well, what? You mean the only time I've ever seen someone do comedy in shorts is like on a summer outdoor show. But even then,
Yeah.
even then, no.
Put pants on for the show.
Okay,
take
well, let's
them off
get
backstage.
We all
throw
agree
shorts
that
on.
men should wear pants. Women can wear whatever they want.
They can
I'm not
wear
walking that tightrope, telling them what they. That's.
It's not telling them
I'm
what
not,
they
I'm
what
not
they
saying
can
what
wear.
you can and can't wear. I just
You're saying if she's in a dress, it's not funny. What if she got bomb ass calves?
Right. It's not about the
don't
calves.
care.
That's why we should get rid of this whole calf thing.
Well,
It's
he's
about,
stuck on calves. He's
I know
steady
he
with
is.
the calves.
Well, he's trying to avoid
Well, what if you
the
see a
actual
dude
conversation.
if you see a dude with great calves, I'm just as upset.
Buddy, you haven't brought it up all day. I got fucking gorgeous calves.
He's been rolling up
your
those jeans
calves-
That's why
slowly
I wear
but surely
jeans.
all
Calves are
day.
fine.
I-
You got decent ankles.
Let's cut to the real fact. All right.
What?
It's more about footwear to me. What men can and can't wear footwear wise.
Why?
Well, sandals are completely illegal.
Yeah, I mean,
But some guys will wear. Okay, look. I don't like that Seinfeld wears fucking sneakers with a suit or whatever. I'm so anti again.
you're against old
Yeah.
dudes trying to be cool that aren't cool.
because it's like wear the suit shoes. The suit looks nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
But he'll wear a sport coat with blue jeans and Nikes. But it's like, what do you say? What are you saying?
It's also his choice in Nikes is always like the ones where you see him in a store, you go, "Who's buying that?"
This is Seinfeld. These
Yeah.
are the Seinfelds. These are Air Seinfelds.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
electric blue with the biggest bubble
What's
on
the
the bottom.
shocks? He loves Nike shocks with the springs in the back. That's him.
Nobody liked.
It's like when extremely wealthy people, especially white guys, trying to emulate like younger culture.
Yeah.
They take a risk that 1,000% of the time fails.
Yeah. We
But they
can't
don't
do
know it. They don't know it. They're like, the kids love this shit.
Because but no one's gonna tell them no.
Exactly.
Their
That's the
friends,
biggest
their
issue.
family. They're like, who's gonna go? Those don't. That's not the thing. It always bothered me every time I saw him with like a sport. That's the comedians in cars. Every time I watched a show and he had like fucking Nike shocks on with a sport coat, I was like, what is that?
Yeah.
Put on some dress shoes.
And if you're gonna do the
And
short
he's a little
thing,
bit, he's got a
commit.
little bit of duck feet too.
Oh, is he duck-footed?
He's got a little bit of a duck foot thing going on.
Can you imagine Seinfeld just eating dinner, listening to this?
I know.
I'm not.
Duck
Just
feet.
staring at his sneakers underneath this fucking diamond encrusted table he's eating at. These sneakers are great.
Duck feet and
I
sport
feel like
shoes.
next to Seinfeld is always one of those money counters at a bank, constantly all day long.
You mean
That's
his
all he
watch?
hears. Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's about like understanding who you are, and as eclectic as you can be to as simple as you can be. You run the gamut. But if you stick to who you are consistently, I think you can get away with it.
But
But
your
it's-
outfit has to match your comedy.
That's what I'm talking about.
has to match your comedy.
Your comedy comes from your outfits, typically from like dudes
Yes.
I know coming up. It's like, yeah, you dress like that, and then you act like that, and you're like, oh, I get it.
Right.
The problem is when they start to have some success,
You get
and they
money.
go, I'm gonna have to put on a little.
Yeah. You know what? I've been too uptight for too long. I'm gonna put on sneakers.
Or the opposite of
put
someone
on
going, I've been such a
ridiculous
fucking,
sneakers.
I've been crushing corn dogs on my back deck, killing in front of my uncles. All of a sudden, I'm going to put on an ill-fitting top. It's like, dude, don't wear a tie. You can't wear a tie around your fat, weird neck. Just fucking be you.
just be you.
Just be you.
Just be you. Don't
Just
wear a
be
tie.
You. But there is a problem in this. I've had a
Unless
problem
you
with.
means showing your calves.
All right. Well, even if you get away from calves, if you overdress for your
Guy loves the
comedy,
calves.
I think it always comes back to calves.
Always?
I think so.
I think you got a
Comedy
fetish,
clothing
dude.
comes back to what you don't like about men showing their
You
calves.
shouldn't show your calves. Men, women.
You're doing it
everything
all.
in
You've been doing it
between.
all day.
It's amazing that
I
he
know.
has such a strong stance. He's the only one showing calves.
I hope we go and do a spot
Tommy
tonight,
and
and
I-
I get you up, and you got to wear those shorts.
Dude, the last time Tommy and I almost came to blows. We got in a fight about shorts.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't think long shorts are coming back.
They're not. What are you
Long
talking?
shorts, what? Past the knees.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
clam
don't
diggers.
want them back.
What are
No,
you
they
talking
can't.
about?
Why do I? Well, you have no real estate to fucking brag about. It goes
Thank
past your
you.
knees. That's pants. It's over.
No.
First
I'm
of all,
talking about
this is not the room you start throwing shots. No, because guess what? You're gonna get fucking bombarded from both ends. This is your dad, and I'm your stepdad. And I tell you right now, the reason he's your
And
dad.
we both walked out on you. You know that.
Trying to,
Yeah.
but his calves keep bringing us back, baby.
I had all week to set
got-
up this podcast, and today at 11:30, I was like, you don't have like mics, dude.
Yeah,
I go, Chris, what do you need to shoot the podcast? He's like, almost everything.
yeah, 100%.
What did you bring? He's like, some knickknacks in my suitcase. Jangling around at the bottom of my
Brought some
Samsonite.
lozenges.
Yeah.
He thought they were cords. They were just vapes banging around in each other.
You seriously don't think long shorts are coming back?
100% no chance.
Yeah.
Why?
Here's why. Because anybody who has nice legs that likes to wear... First of all, if you have shitty legs, you don't wear shorts. Shitty leg guys always wore pants. I have friends who have shitty legs because they're unathletic or they're too skinny. They'll always wear pants. And they'll wear pants when it's 1,000 degrees outside.
100%.
Okay.
So if you have nice legs, why wouldn't you want to show a little bit more? It doesn't make sense.
See, what I'm arguing, the position I'm arguing from, is that in
You don't like knees.
I love knees.
You don't like knees.
You don't think I like knees?
See how he said it, though?
This has nothing to
did.
do with knees.
He
This
did.
has nothing
This
to
is
do
going to
with
get all Goodwill Hunting. Like, don't you do this. not you, Andrew. Not you.
No, I'm saying that, look, in the world of short fashion,
Uh-huh. Which you know a lot about.
I cannot believe you choked through this.
No, I
Short
look,
fashion.
I
What
don't know
the
everything.
fuck
I don't-
would you know?
I know a couple things.
Let
okay?
him-
One,
let him
don't show
try.
knees.
They're in a corner, okay? When the shorts are short, which they were in the 70s,
Super short.
yes.
Yeah, they were up here.
What could they do to change the short game?
Make them long.
Exactly.
So they made them too long. Then
Yes,
the 90s were
and
down to
then-
here, and they didn't like them.
And then it got rejected.
I'll tell you what. I'm going to
And
crush this
be-
theory.
I can't wait.
It got
In
short.
10
It
seconds.
got short again. So what's going to happen now? We're going short. It's going to keep getting shorter until it hits a breaking point, and they go, you know what? How do we change everything?
What
Pope's-
camera?
Pope's
What camera am I
loaded
on?
I
up.
know what camera you're on.
All right,
Pope's
listen. no,
loaded
no.
up right now.
All right, here it is. I'm going to demolish this whole theory because it's going
He
to come
thinks
to.
it's about physics. or
It's not.
something.
No. It's not about. It's not about fashion. Go ahead. Keep going. It's not about. Thank you, Andy. So, when it comes to, he's got to set everything up.
He's
When it
doing
comes to,
I did everything.
Yeah, he's our
He
producer.
did.
Put this mic closer to your mouth. See?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah. When it comes to,
I'm shouting.
dude,
Go ahead.
it's fashion and function. When it comes to sports, what's transpired is people will wear clothes according to culture, right? So if
Yep.
you see your favorite
That's my
sports
point.
player wearing bigger shorts, that's what happened in the 90s, the early 90s, late 90s. You see even early aughts. Huh? Early aughts, you see these.
new word.
Yeah,
New
yeah,
word.
yeah. I learned it like
New
three
word.
episodes ago. Early aughts, you see like Allen Iverson suits and all these baggy shit. But when it comes to function on the court for athleticism, even football, if you go to football jerseys, they're never going to go back big.
Right.
Think about it, because people can grab onto it. It inhibits their progression down the field. Running backs will never have big jerseys again,
Dude, he's
regardless
got
of how you feel in a big jersey, because you got fat, weird gorilla tits in the middle of fucking Wisconsin. Basketball, the shorts, if you look at LeBron's son, those kids are 15 years old wearing fucking 5-inch shorts, showing off their fucking hams and their great knees and their sexy calves, because they know it's functional in the performance rate. So
And
right?
it looks sexier.
And it looks great.
You look way better.
And it
when
looks
you, when you
great.
show off your more muscle. Nobody wears ill-fitting suits. Were a thing in America for a
Dude,
short amount of time, and then
You
people
don't
realize
think ill-fitting suits are coming back?
absolutely not.
Yo,
You're out of your mind.
nothing
if you
drives
don't
me
think.
more crazy.
Maybe you want them to,
Hot chicks are wearing baggy.
because women can wear anything, and because we still want what's underneath.
True.
Men need to try to show we're peacocking.
True.
No,
Look what I have
True.
underneath.
You know what?
True.
This honestly
We have to do this all the time.
bothers me so. This bothers me so much.
Of course, because you got two guys fucking
This
powering you
bothers
down.
me so much because men, we were in the perfect situation. We had baggy pants, we had baggy shorts.
What are you talking, 50, 60s?
We had big
The
baggy-
women stayed in the kitchen.
No.
They did what I said. They fucking
We
earned their
had big
keep.
baggy clothes. We could be out of shape.
Yeah.
Now everyone's tightening everything up. You got to work out.
Yes. Tiger Woods changed
No,
the
that's
game of
not
golf.
good.
Tiger Woods changed
It's
the game
not
of golf.
good. Don't you
There's no
see?
fat golfers, there's no fat bowlers, and there's no calves on stage. I don't know what I got to do to get this dude to your
You
fucking
did
skull.
make a good point about the baggy jersey and football thing. I don't think that's ever going to
Function. That's function.
Function
I know.
over
By the way,
fashion.
it's the same
But
thing.
I
It's
think
the same thing in the
baggy
NBA.
shorts-
When the NBA had baggy shorts, crossing over was weird. AI talked about that. He was like, going through your legs was annoying with bigger shorts.
Yeah.
He said that?
Yes.
Dude, I live by
like
this
to
code.
talk to him.
I live by this code.
Can you imagine? Let's practice. Let's practice. I'm AI. And I'm going to treat you like AI would treat you.
Okay.
All right? What up?
Hey, man, do you think baggy shorts ever come back?
You gotta say hi back.
Yeah, what the fuck? You didn't even say
dude,
hi
it's
to
a
me?
real conversation.
Yo,
Act like you're meeting a fucking superstar.
Yo, Chris, great to meet you.
Oh, Alan, I can't believe you even agreed to take this interview.
Yeah, I'm shocked that we did this.
Yeah, how did we meet?
This is through my publicist said that this stuff show was getting bigger.
Yeah, well, we got a big kind of Philly following. Look, I don't want to take up too much of your time.
Well, you already have a little bit.
I just want to say, baggy shorts are coming back, right? It was so cool when you were little with baggy shorts. That
Do you
looked
want a
so
picture
cool.
or something? What? We got to wrap this up.
No, I don't. I want to answer the question.
You're being demanding to AI.
Yeah, this is
This
all
is why.
bullshit.
Yeah.
This is why.
Yeah.
What?
This-
I'm not going to get the interview?
Yeah, that's exactly right.
Why not?
Because you got to have fair and
No,
balanced.
everyone treats him with kid gloves.
You got to be more aggressive with Allen Iverson, and that's a lesson learned here. Of all people, he needs to get fucking
Everyone's so
back in.
afraid of the practice rant.
You do need to know. Baggy
Yeah.
shorts will never come back.
No.
You seriously
You
think?
right now are wearing short shorts.
I know. Well, I'm just a
But you
man
can't.
trying
Why
to
would you
make a
want them to
living.
come back?
What?
You can't afford that.
What?
Leg space wise, you can't afford longer shorts.
Yeah.
All I did was wear long shorts when I played.
I know, and it just
It looked ridiculous.
It looks ridiculous.
Yeah.
It looked ridiculous.
gotta
All
be a
you could
taller
see was
man.
my ankles. I was wearing pantaloons.
You know what I got? I have a pair of basketball shorts that we made for bad friends. We made like university basketball shorts for Rudy, and they're like just at the cut of my knee. They're a little bit too long.
Oof.
I roll up top. I like a young lady. I roll up.
I do.
100%.
Everyone told me to roll up, and I could not let myself roll up.
I rolled up. That's how. By the way, that's how shorter shorts started. You watch that footage. Watch footage of like the Dream Team, Magic. There's a
You think Magic rolled up?
No, he's tucking his jersey, and they rolled because I think he probably got shorts that were one size too big, size wise. But
Can
he's
you imagine
being Magic Johnson.
and not getting the right size?
Well,
he
dude, I'm
probably
sure
had
it was like just grab something out of a bin during practice and whatever. I thought you were going to talk about having
Also,
AIDS.
that
I thought
roll.
I definitely didn't think about ill-fitting shorts.
Look, AIDS,
you imagine?
AIDS happens.
AIDS you can deal with. Long shorts are just an inconvenience.
Yes.
Wrong
Yeah.
size.
That'll ruin a
Can't
whole
control
game.
it.
Yeah.
just
That'll
just
ruin a whole
like
game.
AIDS, out of control.
It'll ruin a whole game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you look closely, he took his dick, put it up into the roll. It's a tight roll.
My buddy
It's
Jim.
like a Catholic pant where you tight roll, you
Yeah, tight it
grease
down.
over, throw it up. Just his hammer and his
See,
fucking
this used to
waistband.
be nerd clothes, high waters like that.
Bro,
that
this-
was nerd
this
stuff.
But again,
rules.
you know what? Again, this is my point exactly. If you have a
Be
nice
yourself.
body, if you have a nice body,
You see what we're
you
saying?
want tighter clothes to show off your nice body. Because again, men need all the help we can get to convince women that underneath the cloth is something good looking. A woman can wear ill-fitting clothes. I like all of it. I'm sure I'm going to like it.
Yeah.
The chances of me not liking it are so slim.
Yeah.
But don't you feel like we did this to ourselves?
No.
It used to be all about our personalities.
When? From what experience?
What are
is
you
this
talking about? In the 90s, you wore baggy shit.
90s,
They
you were
couldn't
like
tell-
6.
They couldn't tell how small your dick was or how out of shape you were. It was just, what's he saying? What's
This
he
is
thinking
putting
about?
you to the fire. It's saying, show off if you have a shitty body, and I want to see if you have a small penis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
True.
This is women getting the advantage of, I'm not going to waste my time with this small dick, shitty body guy. I can tell if it's going to be nice already.
I thought we were in control of this kind of thing.
But this is doing is making you healthier. Now you should take better care of yourself so you can fit in better clothes. It's not saying be a thin guy. It's saying be a healthier guy.
Look, I can make my body look good and still be out of shape.
You're doing it right now.
Your mentality's out of shape. Your body is
I know.
definitely,
I know.
dude. Your body
All
is.
it's done is make us focus on the exterior.
Here's the
and let the interior.
That's the problem.
ride.
We've just hit the fucking. This is exactly where I wanted to land. Your issue is not your body. You have a fucking. You're chiseled beyond belief.
Got a nice bod.
It's unbelievable.
Kid's got a hockey body.
But he dresses like a fat, insecure child because
Well, I am
he
a fat,
doesn't
insecure
understand.
And I don't want to see anyone's calves.
I don't know what happened with the calf thing. Maybe you had an uncle that beat the fuck out of
No,
you and
I
you just stared at his calves while he's wailing in your face.
I've just never seen anyone make me laugh. If I could see your calves, I don't have any confidence.
Do you have
in
a
your
problem?
thoughts.
Let's switch to the ladies. Do you have a problem if a woman is good looking? It happens more in LA, obviously. Beautiful comic comes out and you have a difficulty of listening to her words and the quality of her jokes because she's dressed in a tight fitting.
Yes, I do,
dress.
and I'm not afraid to say it.
No, of course.
You're
I'm the same
distracted.
way.
I'm distracted. The same way if I see a hot guy,
Yeah. Yes.
I'm just focused
Well,
on
hot.
that.
Let's broaden this more. Hot people doing comedy has always been hard to receive.
100%.
Yeah.
I don't care who you are. When you're very attractive and you do comedy, it's hard to look at or hard to listen to because you're like, why is this person doing our thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're better than this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like they don't.
Yeah.
It's just weird. It's like you don't need to.
Yeah.
It's like a rich guy not valeting. You're like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
They'll park it for you.
Yeah.
That's why when
Yeah.
you see someone hot doing comedy, you're just confused. If they're that hot, I don't know what it is. Because most comics are average to a little above average.
Yeah.
Most, right? Most are just average looking to a little bit above average. Like we know the phrase comedy hot. You know what I mean?
Never heard that before.
Oh,
But
you don't heard this?
I know immediately what you're talking about.
Yeah, like a friend just said to me,
It's like when someone sings
a
opera
girlfriend
on
of mine goes, yeah, I mean he's comedy hot, and I was like, oh, I guess I didn't think he was that attractive, and she's like, no, he is. She was like, most women would say he's comedy hot, and I was
Yeah.
like, oh yeah, because of the presence makes him hotter.
Well, the the bar is so
Yes.
low.
Yeah, but for us, if you're funny,
Right.
you automatically get a half a point.
100%.
You
If you're a
leapfrog,
6 and you're funny, you almost might be a 7.
Yeah.
If you
can go higher than that.
wear nice clothes.
Yeah.
You go
Pandas.
from a 6 to being funny, 6.5, well dressed,
You think
7.
you only get half a point for being funny?
Yeah.
This
I
is-
think
this is
funny is.
This is the ugly guy mentality.
I think
this is
funny.
great.
I think
Because they don't
funny-
want to give themselves enough.
I think you get more of that.
I think
more
funny
than half
isn't
a
worth as
point.
money as funny is only worth a lot of points if you're very unattractive. If you're already average, you
Yeah.
get less. As the scale goes up, you get less points.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're already good looking, so it's on a sliding scale. If you're very ugly and you're funny, you're gaining 3 to 4 points.
But also,
off
that,
the jump.
that point system is off base because if you're really ugly, what you're saying is not that funny. You're just very funny because
you're ugly.
You look like a bottom feeding fish in the middle of a lake that's being bombed. Yeah. If you look like a fucking, you know what I'm saying, like.
But somebody wants to eat that fish now.
100%.
It looks a little bit more appealing.
100%.
Yeah.
So when you're very ugly, you get a couple of more points for humor. When you're a normal looking, average looking guy, or a slightly above average looking guy, you being funny doesn't knock you up that much higher.
I think it does.
You're already a solid looking cat. The funny thing, a girl will go, yeah, and he's funny. It's nice.
Yeah.
That's it. It's not going to, unless you're super successful, which
I'm not.
is not the case.
Yeah.
So you only get a half a point. Until you get very successful, then you're going to boost up a little bit.
But I try to sell an upside.
And
know
you
what I mean?
deserve
I try
it
to
because
give
you
a
know I
high
think you're one of the
valuation.
funniest people on
don't-
earth, Christopher. I do want to say this.
Oh.
Let me take time to say this. The reason that I like to go work with Chris is because he's reliably funny. He's never let me down. He kills every time. And
You don't have to live with it.
I don't have to live with him.
Sharks.
Invest in Chris O'Connor.
If that doesn't convince you of my valuation, I don't know.
But you will be bigger. That's a fact.
100%.
No. I would
100%.
I would bet my bank account right now that you'll be very big.
Yeah.
That you're going to
Yeah,
be
you
very
think so?
big as a comic.
I
There's
can't-
there's literally not a doubt in my mind.
Chris, I
What
can't
if
wait to
start
see
wearing
your.
shorts on stage.
I think you're even going to get bigger then. You'll be selling out Crypto.com Arena. You and Kevin Hart and Fluffy or whatever. Gabriel Iglesias did Dodger Stadium here.
Crazy.
But look, cool. Why would you ever want to play an outdoor a baseball field? There's no way that's good for sound.
Who said that to us? We were somewhere and someone was like,
We were at the Comedy
sold
Store
out the
party.
Dodger Stadium, and I was like, where did they put the stage?
Yeah, and they said behind home plate, right? Isn't that what they said?
Behind home plate.
No. I'm saying, sorry.
In the outfield.
He's facing home plate.
Yeah.
No, in the midfield. He's facing home plate. So the fans, he's performing to a V.
Behind the diamond.
Uh-huh. That's where the fans are there. No. He would be basically at second base.
Yeah.
Kind of. That's where the stage is.
Terrible.
And it probably it actually probably sounds terrible. There's no way the sound carried right
No.
for comedy at
There's
an outdoor
no way.
stadium.
It had to be
The whole
awful.
reason outdoor stadium, the sound lifts away.
Yeah. Even music, it doesn't work.
No, see, you know what's so funny? I've only seen music at a stadium once. Terrible.
Yeah.
You're there to get high and
baseball
drunk.
stadium or a football stadium?
No, it was a football stadium, and I still didn't like it.
Yeah.
Because, first of all, I did it when I was poor, so I could. We were super far away.
Yeah.
It was a
Can't
waste
see
of time.
what's going on.
We should have just stayed in the parking lot and kept blacking out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because by the time we got in there, I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah.
I saw Pink Floyd in 8th grade, and my brother introduced me to Whippets.
Love whippets.
Yeah, because I wasn't drinking.
Dude.
Man, I used to love doing whippets.
Yeah, and he was just like, I would get upset. I'm like, yeah, I tried it. Like, fucking, I don't want it anymore. And he's like, I want to see you breathe in. Look at me and breathe in. He's like, and I'm holding the balloon, but he's behind the balloon going, like he's giving me all
Trying
the
to teach you how to
visuals,
get higher?
teaching me how to get higher. Yeah, and then
They were doing
Talk about the Philly nitrous scene for a second.
Yeah, it's great.
It's insane.
I have no idea that's
You don't
a
know
thing.
what Whippets are?
Dude,
No, I'm saying I don't know there's a
when you were
nitrous
growing
scene.
up in
Oh, yeah.
Chicago, there was no nitrous.
They had
No, in high school, a couple of guys, I did it at a guy's house who kind of, we could go do drugs at his house because both of his parents were deaf. I swear to God.
Well, they're not blind, so what the fuck is the problem?
They can't.
I
Hear
can
the-
say if you said
when they can't hear you filling up the balloons.
yeah,
They don't know
whiskey's not whiskey's not making
They
not
can't
making
hear
noises.
Us. They can't hear us causing trouble. They could never hear. I mean, but also it was a crazy house. One of the sons. I don't know if I should talk about all this shit.
Don't say names. It's fine.
No. But they were both very sweet deaf people. But they let us literally do drugs in the house. 'Cause it was kind of a house of chaos. One of the sons had Down syndrome.
This is the coda that they scrapped.
Yeah, this one didn't make it. The Academy just did not accept this version. One of the sons had Down syndrome, and they let him kind of fucking tear the house to shreds.
Sick.
And the other older brother was like a quiet musician who we would do drugs with, and they just never seemed to give a fuck. We would just come and go as we pleased.
Yeah.
It was fucking wild.
They're
But he
too busy cleaning up all the drywall. That fucking little animal smashed through. Just Donkey Kong in his whole fucking room. It's like, dude, Carl.
He would tear the house. He'd rip a railing like right off the fucking, like just rip it with his
They're
two
very
hands.
strong.
Dude, he would rip it
would
right
his
off.
brother like play him into it?
This is a great band.
He's like,
Holy shit!
It was
what
always
a
Eye of the
fucking,
Tiger.
What a video for your first fucking your launch date.
This is what that's
I
what
mean,
used
it
to-
would be
that's
the
where I started
perfect
doing whippets
audience.
though with those guys.
Yeah.
Me and my buddy Tyler, we did whippets with those guys, and we get high as a fucking. But it was you guys had a house like that where you could go in high school and do drugs. Someone had a
100%.
house in the neighborhood
Yes.
Yeah.
where you could get away with literally
Yeah.
anything.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
could go in the garage, rip a couple fucking darts,
Yeah.
steal beers,
Yeah.
go in, smoke weed inside. I mean, it was like,
Yeah.
it was too free. It was way too free. It was weird.
There's
Like,
only one.
should have
one
been
of-
busted.
One of my group of friends, I think I had like 3 or 4 friends of my high school buddies that had the cool parents. They're like, I don't want you drinking, but if you do, you can drink in the basement here.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, drinking in
And
the
they
basement.
would allow us. Only one of those 4 like actually survived because like it's a pure sign. If you have like cool parents of a buddy, don't hang out with that buddy too long.
They're gonna
because
die.
that dude's he's gonna get on pills and hard drugs and shit. But one of them made it out of it.
But
And he's showing his calves every weekend.
but the best is to be the guy that's invited to those places
Yes.
Of course.
because
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
wonderful. You're
You don't
allowed
wanna
to
grow
sneak
up
in.
there, obviously, yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, one of you guys' buddies listening, and he's like, "No, I mean, it turned out."
He's like, I'm the guy. I'm the guy he's talking about. That
The
made
house-
it
The
out.
house that I always went to was my buddy. His mom would let us get fucking as high as we wanted. We could watch cartoons and just experiment with the nachos. That was it.
You guys were out of control.
Wait, what? Get high as fuck, watch cartoons, and experience with nachos.
Experiment.
with nachos. Yeah.
Experiment with nachos.
Yeah.
Well, what's the fucking gamut of experimentation with nachos?
Well, there's got to be a lot at this point. You know, it's you can do literally anything with these things.
Everyone's gone to.
What are you talking about? Cheese, no beef, no cheese.
I don't think I know a single restaurant on earth that makes good nachos.
Timeout.
Are you going to restaurants for nachos?
First of all,
He says the dumbest shit. He fucking believes what he's saying. Isn't this frustrating? Imagine doing this every week for
but
2
he's so
hours.
confident the way he
No,
says
I
it.
know.
No, but
There isn't a restaurant on Earth. It's almost like a planet Earth, like David Attenborough.
Yeah.
Like, there's not one restaurant on Earth that can make good nachos.
there's a drone
It's
shot.
so
of-
definitive. It swoops over shitty restaurants, and they're holding up nacho bowls as it just flies by.
They suck in the one fat guy in the corner. He's like,
Yeah, restaurants don't make nachos. Bars
Yeah,
make nachos.
exactly.
Okay, well, there's not a single bar in America that makes good nachos.
that's ridiculous.
I'm taking
Nobody
you after
layers
this.
the nachos.
After
We'll
this,
go
we're
right-
going to one. There's
Dude, you
one
could-
right up the block from my house.
Really?
Of course.
We've
Do
gone
they-
multiple
they
times
layer-
and ate just their nachos.
They layer them.
Yeah, actually they do. Cheese on the bottom. Cheese on the bottom. They burn the cheese on the bottom. Chips, cheese, chips,
Okay.
cheese,
See,
meat,
now you're
accoutrement.
talking. That's where we arrived after many years of experimentation.
You got to burn the cheese first.
You burn the cheese on the bottom, then you.
So I figured out your plan.
you
Didn't
burn-
take long.
Well, that's part one.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Sorry. Break it down.
You layer chips.
Oh god.
Sprinkle, a mixed Mexican
I
cheese.
love hearing this.
Wait.
dude.
Sprinkle a what? A Mexican cheese?
This
mixed
is
Mexican.
a boy who
what?
can't
A
boil
mixed
water.
Mexican.
A mixed Mexican?
yeah.
A Mexican blend.
Sure.
That's
Yeah.
what they call it in the bag.
And
is
also,
Mexican
no,
blend.
you don't.
I say get one of those mixed Mexicans.
You go to the grocery store. Goes. You guys got mixed Mexicans here?
I'm looking to have a baby. I'm looking to make a mini pair of calves.
yeah.
You got a mixed Mexican broad around here.
Excuse me. You asked
I
for a
am
mixed
very into
Mexican?
mixed Mexicans, yeah.
Hi, I'm here for Mr.
Not
O'Connor.
only the cheese blend, but the.
Your Mexican cheese blend. Then what?
Okay.
Nobody buys that. It's dog shit. You should never buy that. It's cheap. It's dehydrated. It's covered in chemicals so
You
that it
think
doesn't
so?
coagulate
so,
within the
really?
bag. I know 100%. Buy a separate bar of each of those cheeses. Pepper jack, maybe a sharp cheddar, and something that has a
This reminded me.
melty.
But we're high. We don't have time to grind that
Well,
up.
that's why you don't understand the quality of certain nachos because you're always fucked up looking for long shorts.
All right. Well, it's better than just dumping nacho cheese on the top and then
Correct.
just cooking
True.
it.
I like
then,
that.
Okay, but let me see what's the
they
accoutrement.
layer?
I need to know what else goes into your nachos.
We did a mixed
If
blend
this
of
is Chris
seasonings.
O'Connor's, so listen up, Stuff Island fans.
Yes.
This is Chris O'Connor's best nacho recipe because he figured it out. So what is it?
They're going to bust your tits and they're going to make you make this on
Can't wait.
our show.
Yeah, you better make it on the food show.
Okay.
Think about what you're saying.
I'm thinking. I've already thought about it. I did it. You put cheese down on the bottom.
Be a little more
that's
confident.
new.
This is
You didn't know that.
Mexican blend.
You didn't know
Yeah.
that?
No, I did.
Oh, okay.
That happened by accident.
Pipe
'cause
up with
we
your
were high,
confidence.
there were no chips, and we just throw cheese down and be like, sick. Then we layer chips.
Yeah, chips.
Tostitos. None of that lime bullshit.
Hint
This
of
is
lime.
deep, dude.
None of
Yeah.
that hint of lime.
Tostitos, what are we talking? The rounds?
No.
Restaurant
the-
style?
The triangles.
Restaurant style.
Is that that's
Big chips or
restaurant style?
the smaller ones?
No, you want the big ones. You got to have thick stuff. You can't and none of that thin because you can't you can't pull the thin stuff out from the cheese is overpowers it. It cracks.
Not arguing.
That's not true.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
it's true.
No, go ahead. I want to. I
Okay.
want to hear the end of this.
Regular chips. You throw down a layer of mixed blend. Then you sprinkle like all the seasonings that your mom has in her house.
Like
on it.
what? Like what?
You got cumin.
Ooh.
You got probably like red pepper flake.
Mhm.
Any of the ones that are next to that one.
Do you know what else is right over there?
No.
Is cardamom in there?
I don't know what
No,
what's
he's not
cardamom.
fucking
That
with
sounds like a
cardamom.
metal.
No, I'm just saying. It is. It's on the periodic table. It goes iron, lead, cardamom. All right, so what else? What else goes on there?
Neon, and then then another layer of chips, mixed blend.
Uh-huh.
Select just one section over in the periodic table of seasonings. You put that on garlic powder.
Got it.
Okay.
Any jalapenos?
Don't
What,
give him
like
ideas.
fresh,
Let him
fresh
finish.
jalapenos.
I want jalapenos on there.
No, this is just cheese and seasoning.
Pass.
And you've never had a good nacho anywhere else, and this is what you're. This is your top nacho.
Yeah.
This is dog food.
Yeah, that's dog food.
This is absolute dog food.
I think it's tailor made for.
First
the
of all, there's
Stuff
no
Island
you mentioned
listenership.
you mentioned
one's
no
having-
beans.
No one's got fresh
No
jalapenos.
beans. You mentioned no
No
beans,
sour cream.
no sour
No one's
cream,
got
no
no
sour cream.
cilantro.
no cilantro, no jalapenos. You mentioned
no one's-
nothing
You
good.
got so much to fucking learn.
No one's got any of that.
Embarrass me in
No
front
one's
of my
got
friend.
any of that.
You're
in
just
the
doing
house.
chips and cheese. That's it.
Yeah.
Yes.
What do you mean no one's got that stuff? We had all that. We had sour cream and jalapeno at my house. You didn't have that at your house? No. I've been to your house. It is fucking weird. It was fucking weird. They had 2 fridges just for drinks.
Yeah.
Like, where do you keep the food? It's like 2 bottom-out fridges for soda.
Yeah.
Dude, my one
Just
buddy
seltzers.
from Boston.
You have a seltzer fridge.
Yeah.
Have you guys talked about this on the show?
No.
Do you know this?
No.
This man at his home, at his childhood
He's never
home.
been to my house.
Oh, you got to go.
Yeah.
The guy's got a floor fridge. It's like a cabinet fridge.
Yeah.
It's all seltzer. It's about 50 fucking cans of seltzer water.
Yeah. That's
They have a fridge just for that.
My dad likes seltzer. So does my mom.
I know, but most people,
My dad-
they keep a couple in the fridge and then they replenish.
Yeah,
You
they
take
have them
one
in
out and you
cardboard
replenish,
and
right.
whatnot.
We don't replenish.
I don't think I don't have seltzer.
You don't have time.
No. We got a chain gun.
This is your dad.
We got a
your dad was
belt.
eating your shitty nachos one day and was like, I want a whole fridge of fucking seltzer.
Yeah. That's
It'll
right.
spice up
Yeah.
the fucking
He
flavors.
goes more for the he likes a peach iced tea, a Snapple peach iced
That's
you had
my
a,
pop.
You had a
My pop
fuckload of
drinks
those
that.
too. You had a bunch
Yeah.
of those.
Yeah, he loves them.
Let's
That's
go
what he
over
goes to
dad
b-
drinks. Dad drinks.
Yeah.
What's your dad's main drinks?
Heineken, Carlo Rossi. He's into Coronas, which I don't like. He's drinking
Really?
Corona Lights.
That doesn't sound like those guys.
He shifted. He was Miller High Life, then he went to Heineken, and now he's Corona Light.
Ooh.
Yeah, and then at night he brings a Snapple into that's his end table drink to go to sleep.
Really?
Nothing in the
I've
Snapple.
I shit you not when I say this. I swear on my mother's eyes, shotgun in my fucking skull. I've never seen my father legitimately order a water or just take a random sip of water.
You've never seen your father drink water?
No.
Because water's already in all that other
I'll
stuff.
take a lie detector test tomorrow here. I promise you.
Never had a cup of water.
I've never seen in my entire life my father drink. He drinks coffee, wine, beer. He doesn't drink liquor, and then he drinks
A
Snapple
lot of water and all that stuff.
or tea cooler.
Does he
Can you
walk
imagine?
around
I just
every
see
day
his
with a
dad in the
headache?
shower in the morning, just like.
Hiding it from his family.
He brings a cup in.
Yes,
Oh my
dude.
God.
Just giraffing it until he gets out of the shower.
Dad, when you get out, get out of here. Nothing.
No, my
Never
dad.
seen your father drink.
Never
Okay.
once, man.
But that's a
It's
good.
fucking
That's a
wild.
good top 4. Is Corona, iced
Coffee.
tea, coffee, and Carlo Rossi.
Yeah.
What is your dad? What's your dad's liquids?
My dad's straight up Snapple iced teas,
Mm-hmm.
seltzer every once in a while. If he's building something or if he's on vacation, it's straight Diet Coke.
That's
a
all he'll
serious
drink.
liquid.
All he'll drink
Yeah.
is Diet Coke,
Yeah.
and it'll be like, yo, man, I've had too many, kind of thing.
Dad, can you drive?
Yeah.
That's 6 Diet Cokes.
It's a
So
lot of
no
caffeine.
booze, no booze, no liquor.
He'll have a Sam Adams, but my mom's on him like a hawk.
She doesn't want him to get fucked up.
My mom doesn't drink at all. They're both kind of teetotalers.
But were they kids of alcoholics?
Yes.
That's why.
Same.
That's 100% why.
Yeah, that's the all.
That's like one of my best friends from home. His mom's mom or dad was like that. So every time we would go have a couple of drinks, she was always like
Yeah.
That's the only
peering over the couch.
Yeah. The only story I know about my grandfather was just my dad saying that he would go, Fresca! Fresca! And if you didn't get him a Fresca fast enough, you got your ass kicked.
But that's a good policy.
Yeah.
It's his house. He asked for a Fresca. Get him a
100%.
Fresca. What the fuck? Why else pay a mortgage if you can't yell Fresca?
I don't know.
My mother had the most.
I don't know.
But they pitch you the living room. They go, and these walls bounce Fresca very well. People will be able to hear you on the other side of the home.
No, I was like, you know what? One day we were out to lunch somewhere, and I was like, you know, I might get a Fresca.
Can I tell you? I love Fresca.
It's great.
It's such a delicious. It's sparkling water with a little bit of good juice, a little bit of good jazz juice.
You Pellegrino over Fresca or Fresca over Pellegrino?
I don't think anything. You know what the best Pellegrino is? San Pellegrino.
Yeah. That's
But-
the one I'm talking about. The like the blood orange one?
Yes. Oh my God. But it's
See
like
ya.
it's got to be. That's. Have you ever looked at the label? It's like 84 grams of sugar.
I'm trying not to look at the label, Andrew.
Why would you look at a label?
Dude,
What's
that's
he
like 4
doing?
cans of Coke. You'd rather just have a can of Coke. The sugar in those things is comical.
It's a special event.
I'd have it every day if I could.
Yeah.
When we buy a case from Whole Foods, I drink it in a week.
Yeah.
If
You gotta
it's
get a Pellegrino fridge.
That's what I need. A
Yeah,
Pellegrino
yeah,
drawer.
You need a drawer.
My dad drinks Diet Pepsi. My dad's Pepsi. This is the kind of guy my dad is.
I like
bothers
this.
you?
No, I like this.
Here's what, because these reminded me. My dad is Reebok over Nike, Pepsi over Coke, white people over black. No. No, but seriously.
I love it.
Pepsi over Coke,
Him and
always.
I see eye to eye on that.
Yeah. Yeah.
My dad thinks Coke is shit.
Do we have the same dad?
Refuses Coke. But he'll drink. But for booze, my dad, like your dad, keeps switching it up over the years.
Yeah.
Beer was never my dad's thing, opposite of yours. My dad was always loves Captain. Loves Captain.
Really?
Loves Captain and Diet Pepsi.
Spice wrong.
If we go out, he'll go, does this bar have Coke or Pepsi? And if they say Coke, he's like, I'll have, and he'll pick something else. But if they have Pepsi, he'll drink Captain and Diet Pepsis
What is he audible from?
till he can't speak
ginger ale?
English. No. He'll have he won't have Captain without Diet Pepsi. He'll have another drink completely. Like he'll do a Manhattan. Like he likes bourbon. You know, he'll do that. He'll have a Manhattan or something like that. But if they have fucking Pepsi, my dad will fucking finish your Captain.
It is a severe...
If you've got 4 bottles in the back, bring them up front.
It's a difference. I mean, you
smoke
can taste it even when you put liquor in. You can taste the
It
specific
does.
difference.
Pepsi makes liquor, in my opinion, taste better, oddly enough. Even though I'm a Coke guy, whenever I mix it when I go home, I'm like, ooh, this is better.
Well, it's sweet on its own, but it's not too much sweetness to kill the liquor
Right,
combination.
because Coke is sweet.
too much
It's
sweet.
Too much sugar.
Yeah.
When someone does a Jack and Coke, I want to watch their teeth fall into the cup as they drink it.
Yeah.
It's way too sweet for
Yeah.
me.
Yeah.
Jack and Coke is, to me, is pure. It's just,
Yeah.
it's way too much.
Yeah. It's like gummy bear juice for like a dart champion.
Dude, my friend's favorite thing to do when they were in college was to order like a Mount Gay and Coke, extra gay.
A Mount Gay and Coke?
Yeah, I think that's
What
what
is
they
that?
would
Because
do.
they just like
Is that a
saying
kind of
it's a
drink?
rum.
Yeah, it's a rum.
Mount Gay's a rum. It's a cheap rum.
And they would
Is it
go,
really?
Yeah.
"Can I
It's
get
called
an
Mount
extra-"
Gay?
Yeah.
Yeah, and they would say, "Can I get extra gay?" And then like giggle.
Yeah. So this is a crew of dudes that drank a specific rum just to get a laugh out of a bartender.
Yeah.
Right.
And not get fingered because they're showing their calves at a bar on Saturday night.
Can I get a Mount Gay extra gay?
Extra gay.
Yeah.
What would be your extra gay?
I'd stop drinking with those guys fast.
Yeah.
I'm like, we don't even like the taste of
I
this
actually
shit.
think we're going on a fishing trip with them one Saturday.
No.
Wait a
they're not
minute.
gonna be
Wait, I want to hear about this. He told me when the Patreon hit a certain level, you guys are going deep sea fishing.
We already set it up.
there. Yeah.
I'm gonna be in New York. You guys will be gone.
You could get
No.
in the 9th.
What do you mean?
I can't.
You can't.
I'm going to
You're
a wedding.
busy. Yeah.
I'm going to a wedding. I fly in. We're playing Jersey. You're coming with us, aren't you?
Yeah, I think so.
Well,
Why
so-
don't you go tuna fishing with us? Why can't we
I'm
just
going
switch
to a
day?
wedding.
We'll switch
You got
a day.
a wedding on the 9th.
I have a wedding on Thursday. I fly in Friday morning, right? Friday morning?
Yeah.
Don't I?
Yeah, that's the 10th.
Yeah, I fly in on
Dude,
the
we're
10th.
getting on a boat at 3 in the morning.
We'll talk to the guy. Maybe we could switch it to the 12th.
I get. I don't. Fuck. I lose
you
3
stay-
hours going to you guys.
I know. Listen, I'm not looking forward to it.
What do you mean?
I mean, once we get something on a fucking line or something, I'll
What
have
time do you
fun.
need to be out to go fishing like that? Do you
3
really?
a.m.
3
We leave 3
a.m.
I remember
on
my
the 9th.
dad woke me up one time to go fishing with my grandfather, and I was so mad that he woke me up at like 2:30 so we could go pick up my grandfather and then go down to Lake Michigan and then go fishing. But man, once you're out on that fucking boat
It's
and
great.
nobody's out there.
Yes.
It's great. That's what happened 3 weeks ago.
No,
But I've
who's-
never gone
let-
fishing with a real fisherman.
Oh, never?
Never.
Oh, you're gonna lose your shit.
Yeah.
You're gonna lose. It's the
Actually,
most.
once I did.
That's the most fun. Is he gonna have Dramamine patches on his little wrist?
No.
All right.
He will.
No, he rocked it out.
Is
yeah,
that
I'll
you?
dude, I will.
Yeah.
I'll chew on these fucking patches.
Yeah.
I don't know
It's
why
like-
people get so sick from that thing.
Well,
You get that
Have you
much.
ever gone
Simone?
out in the
I don't
deep sea?
know,
I've been deep seeing my whole life, buddy.
bro.
I'm not
Don't
talking
fucking
about,
question
I'm not
me.
I'm not talking about lake life, dude. I'm not talking about
Let me tell you something.
Have you been in deep
On
sea?
the way out to Capri, the island,
Capri.
I jumped right off the boat.
Where's Capri?
I've done this. It's Italy.
Italy.
I've done the same thing.
First of all, it's Italy.
That's not deep sea. Have you ever gone
That's
deep
just-
sea where the boat rocks and you throw
Yes.
up all over your friend's
I
girlfriend?
never threw up. I've been on boats that were rocking like crazy. I've never thrown up.
That's not.
I got
maybe
good.
it's-
I got a good core.
No, it's not about the core.
Yes, it is.
I was at the peak of my athleticism, staring at the horizon. They're like, just keep looking at the fucking horizon. Just barking like a dog
But see,
all over the bar.
But you're rocking back and forth. That's like I'm taking a whiskey bottle, sloshing it a bunch. You got all that booze knocking around.
Yeah.
No, this is years ago. This is years ago.
When you were
Yeah,
still
when you
drinking?
were
Yeah, but not as much. My infancy days of boozing.
yeah.
You
What do you
understand?
think? What do you think was the?
The main factor?
Yeah.
The ups and downs. Oh, maybe the 10-foot drops.
Yeah.
Dude, it's fucking frightening. You're not used to that shit.
I want you guys are shooting all this, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's gonna record it?
We're gonna put GoPros.
Do you need me to fly out and set up all that stuff too?
If you can, otherwise it's gonna sound like shit.
Santino, it's Connor. We're out on a boat and we kind of need you to set up a bunch of
Latitude,
stuff.
I got everything.
longitudes.
I got everything. I just need
All of it.
I need cameras and microphones.
It was my pleasure to set it up. This was a lot easier. You're in my home.
Yeah.
Now I feel more comfortable. You're in my house.
I was worried you're gonna be mad.
No, I wasn't mad. I was mad about other shit during the day.
Yeah.
This has been great.
Yeah.
That stuff pissed me off earlier. You know, stuff pissed me off.
Yeah.
When real life gets, it's like when you go to a comedy show and you want to have a great show and then something in the real world just fucking stabs you and you're
Yeah.
like, how do I not bring this to the thing because I'm fucking so mad
And you
I'm-
can't.
It's so hard.
Yeah.
And then you go, you know what? This is good. I'm gonna ride this energy.
Mm-hmm.
You go on stage, you're like, fuck you. And someone's like, whoa. We're trying to have a nice time.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
liked it.
Portland fucking sucks. You're like, dude, that's your opener?
Where were we that you where were we that you were like, fuck these fucking people, and then the whole set you were just, where did we go?
I don't know.
And we both, and then I know because we do this exchange. Whenever Chris and I do an exchange, it's always the same thing. I always go, how were they, or how are they? And every time as we're passing each other real quickly, he'll either go, they're great, or he goes, they're fun.
More than
That's
likely, it was a casino somewhere.
Oh yeah,
It's probably Foxwood.
Foxwoods.
Yeah.
Foxwoods that was tough.
I hated
Well,
Foxwoods. I did that with
dude,
Josh
Casinos
Wolf.
are tough, man. They're
Yeah.
just so tough.
Yeah, brutal.
And we had done.
I'm about to do
Foxwoods is specifically, that's Connecticut, right?
What do we
Yeah,
know? We did
yeah.
Borgata.
Yeah.
Borgata? Did we do Borgata?
Borgata. Oh yeah.
Did we do the Borgata?
In Atlantic City?
We did, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was funny because
That was because it was post-COVID.
yeah. It was like one of the first.
Did he tell you
shows
about this?
post-COVID.
Probably.
COVID
maybe
restrictions
not.
weren't lifted yet, so they had 6 feet gaps between the fucking chairs. And this room was for like 10,000 seats.
It was like a college
Fucking-
basketball stadium.
Yeah, it was. For
they
what?
had they'd sold like 3,000 tickets,
And it was empty.
but they put it in a 10,000 seat room.
God.
It was so many good seats sold. In a theater,
Yeah.
it would have looked fucking amazing.
Yeah.
And they put us in, and that, when we got there, by the way, that's when we found out. I was like, "Are we in the theater?" And the guy's like, "Because of COVID, we have to be in here." And I was like, "What the fuck? Where's the stage?" The stage was no shit 6 or 7 feet off the ground, and the closest table was 30 feet away.
Yeah.
It was fucking bonkers.
And it was like, when are you lifting these COVID restrictions? And they were like, oh, like 12 hours.
It was literally the next
Oh
day.
my
Legitimately,
God.
Yeah.
tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah, if we pushed it a day, we would have been fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fucking brutal.
Thanks a lot,
was
Atlantic City. Shout out to the
crazy.
people that went though. That was a good show. We actually had a fun time.
That was fun.
But at the end of the day, COVID made it the most miserable.
Brutal.
It was just so hard to get around
And I
all
did
that
the
stuff.
thing where I walked around the casino floor being like, maybe some girls saw me.
Yeah.
He was,
Yeah, you never know.
He was fishing. You
Yeah,
know how
so-
I know he's in a good mood and he did well? Is, he'll go out to the crowd and he'll go,
Rip the bottom
He'll
half
go-
of his
well,
pants off.
you guys, you bitches want to see some calves?
Yeah.
He'll go, I want to go out there. And I'll go, I'm going to chill right here because I'm tired. I just
Yeah.
got off.
Yeah, yeah.
And he'll go, you think we should go out there?
yeah.
He'll keep kicking it around. I think maybe
Yeah.
we should go out. Should I go out there?
I think we should both go out there and you should compliment me while we're out there.
Don't get into my wingman tactics. I should be wingman of the year.
You are the wingman of the year.
I have given you many assists to be in the right situation
Yeah.
to hang out with nice people.
Yeah.
Did I ever tell the,
that's the most
did I
political
tell
way
the
to say
AC story on stuff yet?
What is it?
I don't think so.
UFC?
AC.
Oh, no. Yes. Wait.
What?
The Bob Dylan one? Did I tell Bob Dylan
No.
story? Oh, man.
Wait, you saw Bob Dylan?
Yeah, in high school, sophomore year. So a group of dudes from our high school, Bonner, went to see Bob Dylan. I don't like Bob Dylan.
Monsignor Bonner.
Yeah.
That's his high school.
Yeah.
By the way, I love that. I don't like Bob Dylan.
Let me tell you
So
something.
definitive.
This
I
was-
don't like Bob Dylan.
I don't know if you've ever heard a sick dying dog howl into an empty coffee can.
Yeah, dude.
That's all he did for like an hour. And I was like, I got to get out of here.
I've heard he's terrible.
Me and my buddy, so a bunch of us went to the shitty motel on Black Horse Pike. Black Horse Pike is the main strip in Atlantic City. So we
Is it? Black Horse Pike.
Black Horse Pike.
Okay.
So we get in this shitty motel, pack our shit, take a taxi cab collectively. There's like 2 groups of us, maybe 8 or 10. Who cares? So we get to this place. We get to the Borgata or whatever the fuck it was. This is 1996, 97.
Okay.
None of us really truly like Bob Dylan. But our brothers, our older brothers' influence and our father's influences were like,
Right.
dude, Bob Dylan's fucking playing AC.
Right.
It's a chance to go hang out with our boys for a night or two.
It's also a great thing to say to your parents.
Yeah. Because they're like, oh shit, he should experience this before Bob Dylan.
They're like, yeah, sure, it's just going to be me and my
Dies.
friends with no supervision, but we're going to see Dylan.
Yeah.
And they're like,
Yeah.
I like that guy.
Yeah, it's classy.
Yeah.
It's very classy.
Oh, he's great.
So we get into this theater, wherever the fuck it was, and me and McElhenney, which is Rob's cousin.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
Did we meet him at the game?
we did. I
He
think
was there,
good.
right?
Oh no, you never met his cousin. No,
Oh.
I was just telling you.
No,
Yeah,
we
we were
met
with
the guy-
McElhenney.
No, I thought he was at
You
the
met the talented one.
No, I mean, yeah, I know.
Not the dude
I know
that ran
Rob.
down Black Horse Pike.
I know Rob. You know the other guy.
Yes.
Yeah. It all lines up.
So we're like, yo, let's go sneak to HBO Boxing. Let's get out of this. This concert is terrible. So we sneak upstairs. I smooch to this older black woman that's guarding the door, and I, just fucking threw my eyebrow at her, and then she lets us in.
When this kid shakes his tail feather,
It's crazy.
Yeah.
What does he not get?
It's crazy.
Yeah.
So they let us in. We watched like 2 rounds, 3 rounds of boxing, and I'm like, this is the Dylan I wanted. You know what I mean? This is all I wanted. I'm hearing fucking bells. So we're like, we should go back downstairs. We go back downstairs. They're collecting fold-out chairs. There's no one around. And again, this year
The
is
Dylan concert.
Yeah.
Everybody's gone. There's no cell phones. There's none of that shit.
Right.
We have no idea where our hotel is, other than it's on Black Horse Pike, in that direction. And I guess we're just gonna have to look on both sides and visually capture what it looked like when we left.
Right.
Right?
Easy.
Obviously, it's gonna be a
Easy.
great, easy thing to do.
Easy
Also,
peasy.
we don't have money, so we get in the cab. Me and McElhenney are whispering to each other, going, "We'll just fucking beat it. We'll just beat it. Yeah, just jump out. Just jump out. He's never just catch us. Let me know when you beat it."
Look, you can see his calves. He's never going to catch it.
So
we-
mistake. War short.
We eventually pass what one of us sees is like that's our place. So we tell the cab driver like, "Yo, you just pass to take a jug handle, and we'll go back around this way." And I look at him, and he's like, "Yeah, well, next red light before you get the jug handle, we'll beat it." And I was like, "Yeah." And I look back this way, and all you hear is the dude just fucking
Gone.
bolts. And the car was still moving, like slowing up to the red light.
Yeah.
Guy locks the doors and starts just screaming, you pay, going fucking wild. And I was like, I got to get him. He has the money. And now I'm like shitting
All of a sudden,
myself.
you're in the bone collector.
Just begging him to like, open the door. I'll go run. And then finally, the guy probably looked at me. I was very young. And he's like, yeah, what am I going to do?
Yeah,
And then-
you're never going to pay.
Never. And we're both running down the opposite side of traffic on Black Horse Pike, which is a double lane highway with a median. So we have to hop the median, run across, and then we jump into our motel. As soon as we open it, our crew already has 2 strippers dancing to an old school television playing like MTV. Remember the box?
The box on MTV.
Yeah. It was
Oh,
like
yeah.
the box, or it was like a separate channel. And they didn't even have like a jukebox with them. They just played on the shitty TV, blasting with like static music. And one is a big old lady. And the skinny one, you could see like the knife scars. Like they're hardcore
hot as
AC.
fuck,
They're
is
hot
what
for
you're
to
saying.
us.
Yeah,
I was like,
yeah.
thank you, God.
Was Dylan there? These girls are
Just
shaking their
Dylan's
tits. He's like,
bodyguards?
oh, yeah.
The knife scars.
You do.
It's
And
just
then
stretch marks.
The rest of the night was just the one guy said he was the bachelor, so he was going to sleep with the one skinny girl, and the meat wagon went around beating everybody off.
Really? You got beat off?
Did you get jerked off in front of your friends?
Yeah.
Dick out right in the room, circle
Yeah.
in the room.
Did you do 2 at a time?
Apparently, I was the first one to be naked. Yeah,
You were quick to get it out.
I was excited. I watched boxing after Bob Dylan. Who doesn't pull a bird out in front of their friends? Hollywood, baby.
Did she do 2 at a time?
At one point, I imagine.
Just give him the image. Just say yes because he's
Yeah,
gonna
yeah.
take that with him.
I mean, if you saw,
He needs it.
if you saw the girl, you'd think she did 4 at a time. Big lad.
That
Yeah,
would
yeah,
turn
just-
me
like when
on.
you're punching those gophers at the thing, she can. You can pull them out.
Yeah.
That's exciting to me.
It was.
ambidextrous.
Yeah. It was very exciting. Also frightening as fuck.
You know?
You drumming?
Yeah.
2 dicks?
Yeah. Wouldn't that turn you on?
I think if someone was pulling on my penis and then pulling on my buddies, it would be hard to live in the moment. I'd keep looking over at what she was doing and him.
I would lay down in the bed and go like this.
Yeah,
I think there's a-
you got experience already.
Well, there's a freedom of being that age where it's just before where you give a fuck,
Yeah, you're right.
and also like a perfect zone of not giving a fuck.
Yeah.
I will say your dick used to get so hard then, though.
Yeah.
It was almost like, it was almost uncomfortable how hard your dick could get back then.
Isn't
Yeah.
that the best feeling?
When your dick got really, really hard.
Oh.
Yeah, buddy.
See, that's why I think girls like when you come fast. I keep trying to make
Yeah.
this point.
No, I know.
Everyone,
I know.
Don't you think?
No.
Why not?
Let him go.
Yeah.
Tell your theory
Why
to
not?
him.
Well, I want to hear the theory first, and then I'll
Well,
explain.
because if you come fast, it's because your dick is so insanely hard,
Mm-hmm.
and
That's not why you come fast. It's not because your dick's hard.
it's a
It's
symptom.
because you can't hold your cum.
No, coming fast is a symptom of a super hard dick.
No, it's not.
You don't think so?
No matter what your father's told you, that's not true.
A super hard dick is a symptom of having all the blood
No.
rush to your bird.
Correct, yeah.
Look, it can't be every time.
No, time out. Go back to the beginning. Why do you think they really like it that you come fast?
Because you're so turned.
Because you're
on.
so into them.
It's
You
a
think I'm so
compliment.
into you,
It's
I
a
came too fast.
Yes,
Yes.
yes.
Here, I think it's a balance, right? I think when you're a young man, yes. If you're just hooking up, when you're in high
I
school.
think the older they get, the more exciting that is.
No, that's a red flag.
No, that's wrong. That's
a
insane.
red flag for.
You're
for-
35, 36-year-old man. You come in way too fast. They're going to be uncomfortable with that. They're like,
Yes.
"What's going on with you?"
I'll
Yeah.
dial it up again.
How quick though?
Give me 20 minutes. 20 minutes.
I want
It
you to
takes you
come right now, and I'm going to put you on the clock.
Enter the beef bag.
Yeah.
Let's get the knife wound lady in there.
I
Jerk
think
us all up.
I think it's like another sliding scale, like our ugly scale with funny. When you're young, you come fast. They love that because they're like, "Oh, he's so into me," and it's also they know you're young. Then you get older, they expect maturity. They're like, "You should
And
be able to hold
experience
your
with
cum.
sex.
You should be able to know how to hold your nut, or you should know how to clean your pipe before we went out to dinner and
Yeah.
got to fuck."
I-
And then when you get really old, they barely want your
Who
little
cares?
slaggy penis around, so
Yeah.
they don't care if you get rid of it fast.
Usually, when you're really old, you're throwing your bird into the jet of a hot tub.
I don't
gives a
subscribe. I don't subscribe to that theory at all. I posit the exact opposite. When you're young and you come fast, girls are like, "He's a little fucking bitch. He's a little young."
Is this girl
bitch."
your same age?
Yeah.
She's 16. She doesn't know any better. You're 16.
No,
she's
they-
16.
but
You're
they-
both
but
kids.
They
Yeah.
have an idea of how long it should go.
No, they don't.
No, they don't.
They don't at
No,
all.
they don't.
16-year-old girl.
16-year-old girl. No, they don't. This is the first. You're the first or second. When you first started hooking up with people, we all had no idea. We were all blank slates.
There's no 16-year-old girl hooking up with another 16-year-old guy that's going, "I can't believe how hard he is."
She's going. But she's definitely not going. I can't believe he came that fast.
Right.
Yes, she is.
No, she's not.
Yeah,
also, you're
she's
not
like-
coming that fast. You're not coming that fast when you're a kid.
Oh, I'm coming that fast.
But no. But did you never use a condom when you were that age?
Yeah.
You did use a condom.
No, I didn't.
That's why.
What do you mean? That's what? Yeah.
They invented condoms not for safety and health. That's so you could keep that cum in that pipe for longer.
100%.
There was one
It's all
doctor.
ego.
They should sell condoms. They
Yeah.
should sell condoms with like a minutes restriction on it.
They're just thicker and thicker.
That's what a guy
Like
said.
guaranteed 20 minutes.
A condom company called Ego is fucking brilliant.
Some scientist goes, check it out. If we put a bag over our dick, we can last another 10 to 15 minutes. Some guy's like,
Yeah.
will it keep us safe? He's like, shut the fuck up. What's going to happen is we're going to last
focusing on
longer.
all the wrong details. here.
This is about confidence. If you're about confidence, try Ego, the condom that's as thick as a knit hat.
It's like, you ever fucking and realize how much better it would be if you had an extra layer of skin on there? a callous hand wrapping your dick.
Why don't we just, all the chickens we're killing, take their skin, make an external shell on the condom so that they don't know it's not your bird.
Hi,
but
I'm
you still
Tommy Pope, and I'm selling chicken skin.
Chicken skin condoms.
sharks,
Mr. Cuban.
dude. Chicken skin condoms could do it, and they also have the little bumps like at the shell of your bird.
Oh,
You
yeah,
know
the
what I
little bumpy bumpies.
Yeah, yeah. Wow,
Look, that is smart.
That is a good idea.
yeah.
Because
Yeah.
ribbed is nice.
Ribbed is nice.
Ribbed is very nice.
You know what?
For her pleasure.
No, it's actually for yours too. I just flip it inside out.
I just shove one up my ass, wrap her on. Yeah, I just choke on one while I lose oxygen, coming all over the place.
Damn.
I remember the first time I fucked without a condom, and just unbelievably embarrassingly fast.
The first sex I ever had was without a condom.
Same.
Because I would just
Tommy,
poke-
we know.
I would poke.
There was not a piece of me that
No, it
thought
was my 8th grade girlfriend, and you poke panties. You just fucking stab around.
slid it in.
and then you're looking for the break point. So your eyes are like staring at like the corner of the wall, and she's hot breathing on you. My Dracar Noir is dripping all over her fucking lips.
Yeah, dude.
And then you're dodging, so you feel like, oh, that's smooth, that's smooth, that's smooth. And
You have a good-
you find that like curb. It's like the curb of a street where you're like, I got to get around that curb. You hit another piece of soft, and then you go, bow.
Then you're in.
And
then you lose your fucking mind.
oh my god,
That's a clip.
Then
I mean, it is.
Then
It's
you
like
hit
it's
another
like
bump and
mushrooms
you go-
hitting you, dude.
it's the greatest. When you start tripping, the feeling of starting to trip,
Yeah.
it's that
Yes.
to a new level.
Yeah.
The moment you start to trip is the way you feel the moment you get in.
You're
like,
100% right.
Oh my.
The
God.
first time I ever did ecstasy, when that first thing hit in college, was the same way wearing a condomless sex.
Oh my
the
God.
first time you ever did it, you're just like the endorphi release.
And then you're like, could I
Your
have
body-
sex on ecstasy
I did.
without a condom?
Yeah, you met my son, right?
He was bartending at that bar in Philly, right?
How do you think he was born? Hey, pop. Yeah.
No, no way.
You ever had sex on ecstasy?
No,
Whew.
I don't. I mean that.
Sex on drugs is tough.
It's the what?
Sex on drugs is tough. When
Tough
I'm
in
really
general.
tripping, that's tough. I
Well,
have a hard
tripping,
time.
Ecstasy's not
Yeah.
tripping. Ecstasy's just all emotion.
No, I know, but I still say that's tripping in a way. It's not visual tripping, but it's physically tripping.
Yeah.
Because my control of stuff, I feel like I look ugly.
Yeah.
I feel like I look
Yeah.
ugly when I'm on drugs. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like everyone's looking at you, and I'm just like, the whole time I'm like Hunter S. Thompsoning
Yes.
my
'Cause
way.
you
Yes.
are.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so
yeah.
I feel very unattractive
Yeah.
Oh my god.
on drugs.
I was in a position to have comfortable sex with someone.
But I decided to have uncomfortable sex anyway.
No.
But it was up to
No,
me,
no, it
and I
was-
said no.
It was like my girl at the time, and I had taken ecstasy, and I ran home, and because that's what
You're always running.
I do.
Yeah.
I run.
Half of your childhood stories are like, we
He
did
does-
it, then we had to
yeah.
run back.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
any.
He's running from a lot of stuff right now too.
Yeah, and there's no better way to deal with something than running.
Running
from
away.
it.
That's why he's always in shorts.
Dude. Yeah, no, I was like, and I remember I got home and I was flying, and I was like, she was like basically asleep. Like I was after a show, and I was like, can I have sex with you? I need to have sex right now. And she was like, I'm so tired now. And I just sat there and I was like, fuck,
Do you jerk off?
no.
Jerking off on drugs is even more uncomfortable.
Yeah.
I jerked off on mushrooms one time, and it just like was
That's
the worst
tough.
idea I've ever
God.
done. It was
That
so
is
dumb.
tough.
Dude, looking at your phone on mushrooms.
Yeah.
Were you jerking off on your phone?
Huh?
Were you jerking off on your
I was
phone?
jerking off at a computer.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
still,
desktop.
just
I was
looking at-
desktoping it because I wanted a bigger scope. Because I think when it was so small, I would start to feel even more strange. Like I'm holding up sex in my hand. I needed it to be stable. You know what I mean?
You gotta listen like boom, boom, boom.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
Oh fuck!
I feel like beer and
Well,
weed are the
we'll open
only
windows.
drugs you can truly like get
the
a
best-
gr-
it's the
grasp
best
on
high- best-
beating on.
The best. What's that called? Crossfading. That's what they call it.
Yeah.
When we were younger,
What?
beer and weed,
Yeah,
getting
when you
stoned
do-
and getting drunk. Crossfading.
Oh, okay.
That was always, to this day, is my. You know when you talk, this is sad. You know when you get really fucked up and you talk to yourself or you say something to yourself and it makes yourself laugh, you know? You're
Yeah.
by yourself, like you're outside of a party pissing. And you're pissing outside of a party and then it just hits you that you're that stoned enough but that drunk enough but you're still capable of like moving through the night. And you're pissing and you'll say something and you'll just be like, feeling fucking good.
Dude.
But it makes
Yes.
only you laugh, but you're like, I'm in this and it's perfect. I'm going to be great. I'm going to get back in there and I'm going to kill it.
Yes.
I like that. When you're in the perfect little groove, the problem is you smoke one more, you drink one more, and right off the other side.
Yeah, because I was gonna say most of the time it's the opposite for me, where I'll be like cuddling a girl, and I'll be like, I'm gonna fucking kill myself.
Oh my God.
I'm an idiot. I'm gonna die. And then they'll be like, what? And they're like, nothing.
Yeah.
No, I was just,
I was just saying some stuff. You want to smoke?
Dude,
Wanna
if you
get
could
high?
lock a camera in
Dude.
the bathroom where you're doing that little the wee wee dance, you're like, I'm feeling fucking good.
Good.
And there's like an hour and a half later, you're like, what are you fucking doing, pussy? You're just staring at yourself in the fucking mirror. You handling yourself like this?
Cut to someone outside going, just don't go. You're like, I'm going. I'm going to
I'm
go.
fucking go.
I'm going if I
Yeah.
need to go.
Jesus Christ.
You don't fucking tell me stuff, dude.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
like you're one to talk.
you're one to talk.
How much for the Uber so I don't fucking come into Connecticut no more?
That's how I know Chris is fucked up. When Connie's fucked up, when he's reached a level of, not just drunk. When he's drunk, he's fine.
All right,
But
please
when he's
tell
too
me.
fucked up, he does this a lot. A lot. Ask me, ask me like, why didn't those guys end up going out with you? Say that.
Why didn't those guys end up going out with you?
He does that. Dude, he'll do it all night long.
Yeah.
You'll ask him a question and he'll just
So true, dude.
like it's just like everything. You
Yeah.
know, it's like when Men in Black and they start turning
Yeah.
back into a fucking. That's what he does. That.
Because my brain is like, it's like an old timey rifle. I gotta like pour
the gunpowder.
The shot. Put it down.
and all that is me loading the barrel. So you go like,
You need to. Yeah. That's processing time. And then finally it comes out. He's like, "Those guys are fucking bitches." The answer will get there. It just needs to go through the face.
that's a spinning rainbow wheel.
That's it. Yeah. When someone asks you a question, your brain, those guys working, they goes, "Go! Come on. We got to keep up, man. They're asking a fuckload of questions."
You gotta send it to 8 different departments.
Yeah, but eventually the information gets there. But you don't get, if anything, when you get drunk or not drunk, when you get fucked up in that realm, you get quiet.
Yeah.
You get very quiet.
Yeah.
Like then I really know if we're tanked, if he gets like, if it goes away, I'm like, we got to get Chris back to the
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because then I'll know you're too fucked up.
Yeah.
Some people get annihilated and they're just like, which is closer to me. But
Yeah.
I know when you're in a bad spot when you get silent.
I'm the same way.
I thank God.
That you don't get louder when you get drunk.
Thank God.
Yeah, I get.
I
Well,
thank God that when I like truly black out, when I'm really fucked up, I close it down and I run home.
back to the running.
Yeah. No, there's nothing better than an Irish goodbye. People
It's
complain
how I
about the
live.
Irish goodbye. It's like the Irish goodbye has saved humanity from so many fights.
It's gotten a lot. It's closed a lot of things out the proper way.
Yeah, the Irish hello has
Yeah.
also ruined it. I gotta piss.
Yeah.
You gotta piss.
I gotta piss.
We talked about this, right? You have a bad bladder, huh?
I don't have a bad bladder. I had fucking 7 beers waiting for you.
Waiting for me.
No, I mean like waiting to get the.
Oh, you
Look at
gotta
me.
stay.
Oh Jesus
You gotta
Christ!
But
stay.
wait. Okay, so wait. Let me ask this though.
The thing is, he's always having 7 beers, so he's always can blame it.
You always
on
And I
piss
have
all
a
the time.
water with every beer, so people think like, oh, you got a bad bladder. It's like, no, it's a
No,
lot
that's
of
how you,
liquid.
that's great.
It's a lot of
What
liquid.
color's coming out?
What?
Is it clear coming out?
Yeah, it's good. It's a good color.
You got a good
Depends
co-
on. I take a lot of vitamins, so.
How about the
it's
consistency? Is it the stream
It's
is thick?
It's viscous.
You got a big thick stream.
nice stream.
Are we talking like shh? Is
It's
there
got-
ever you ever have that?
Yeah.
Is there ever pitter pattering?
Well, yeah, pitter patter when I hold in way too long.
Then you're pitter pattering.
Because if I hold in way too long, I go extreme. I go pitter patter, extreme.
Yeah.
And then it's,
Like with
it's
a
almost
hose.
like it's transitioning to another barrel to get processed through my urethra. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I've held it up so much that it's in different apartments.
One guy's just like,
Yeah,
come
yeah.
on, Tommy, wake up. Get out of bed, Tom. We're going to drop this fucking thing if he doesn't get up.
Just a bunch of piss movers like, oh shit, you got it on your end. You got it on your end.
Have you ever held a piss too long?
Yes, it's the. Do you get the belly feeling here?
Never.
No. I'm telling you. Have
I've
you ever
never.
held a piss so long? There was one time.
Held a shit.
Well, you might relate to this.
No, but yeah, go ahead. I've held shits, but I've never
No,
held
piss
piss
is
too long.
different.
I'm coming out. Mine's coming out.
What do you mean? What if you're like driving
Pull over.
and just piss?
Oh, dude, I'm a
What if you're
weird.
in the
I'm
middle of the
vulnerable
town?
with piss. I'm always quick to piss. If I gotta go, I'm gone.
Me too.
I gotta
piss in your
go,
car
I'm
every
gone.
time
I
use
don't
it.
wait. Fuck that. Pull
feel
over.
I feel the same way, but one time I got caught just like in Jersey on like one of those fucking, Jersey streets that's like it's a street but it's a highway or it's like
Interstate or whatever they call it.
Yeah, but
yeah.
it's like it's complicated. There's no real
Yeah.
easy place to pull over.
Yeah.
And I was holding my piss for so long that I literally felt part of my bladder like bulge like a balloon.
A side fell out.
Yes.
Like, just couldn't do it anymore.
Yeah. And I was like, that's gonna be a problem.
Did you walk on that? Because that's the feeling that I'm trying to get to.
What do you mean? Did I walk?
Like when
on?
you walk, feeling that way every time you step.
Yeah, I went into a Dick's
It
Sporting
feels
Store-
like it's
Dick's
like
Sporting
you're
Store.
about to burst here.
Yeah.
Up top.
Yeah. That's
is
where it bulged. It was just
frightening.
like, bloop. And then the urgency to piss kind of went away for a second,
Yeah.
and I was like, "This is bad."
Why can't piss
news.
reroute itself?
Yeah, just go into the poop.
Go where the poop's hanging out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The poop's playing cards, and piss is just like, what's going on? It's like, dude, chill out.
yeah.
He'll get it to us when he gets
So
to
your
it.
girlfriend
yeah.
that's on coke in the afternoon. Chill the fuck out, dude.
He's like, is he fucking piss again? He's
Yeah, yeah.
fucking losing his mind.
Yeah, what are we doing after the car game? What are we doing after the car game?
That would be amazing if you could negotiate with piss. Just be like, "Yo, join up with a poopy diarrhea and a little, like, just be diarrhea in a little while."
And then
from
puke's
now.
like,
"Yeah,
you guys want to come up this way? I haven't seen you guys in years. Dude, if you could
don't
puke
talk to him.
piss.
Don't talk to him. Don't talk to him. Don't talk to him. Nobody likes that fucking guy.
yeah.
You guys, come on up and ruin his teeth.
There's this a shit pit boss, like, nobody go nowhere. Nobody open any doors. Nobody answer any windows. We only do shit in this house.
Fuck. All right, we'll get you to piss.
Yeah, let me go pee.
Okay. Do you want to cap this off?
Yeah, I think so. And we usually go till Tommy needs to piss.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
It's
Tommy
pretty
can only
consistent,
piss-
Do you want to know how long we went for? Or no?
Yeah.
I bet it's
I'd like to
almost
know.
exactly an hour.
I'm
1:11:52.
Look at that.
Yeah.
1:11.
He has to piss every hour on the
Close
hour.
the show properly, though.
Oh, okay.
There's no way to close
You closed it properly. You opened it properly. We
Listen,
don't
I hope everyone
You
that's
gotta do
watching Stuff
everything.
Island continues to support these gentlemen on their Patreonage as well, because deep sea fishing's only the beginning. They're going to go skydiving.
Ooh.
You said you do that.
Well,
we talked
hold on,
about this.
I
hold
said
on,
that
hold
to
on,
you?
hold
You
on.
said if we get another tier, we might do some.
How many Patreons skydiving?
Well, what is it now? Deep sea was how many?
We're in
Deep Sea was 3,000.
Monza's
is
5.
Is 4.
Four.
Yeah.
5,000 is skydiving.
Okay.
5,000 you got to go
I feel
skydiving.
like 5,000 should be base jumping.
Wait.
Take it away.
Base
Right?
jumping, you have to have
Squirrel
years
suit.
of
Squirrel suiting.
No,
You got to do
don't.
squirrel
No, you
suit.
don't. You just put a wingsuit on. You jump off the Eiffel Tower.
Chris, you have to have years of fucking.
Tommy, let him do it. It's 5,000
What
Patreon
could
members.
possibly go wrong?
And 10,000 you guys are going to scale the Burj Khalifa using just a
We're gonna free climb. We're gonna free climb.
couple of plungers.
100% what I'd use. I'm like, we got to cut costs. You know how much a train was to get here? And
You know
someone's
how
like,
much
you took a
ropes
train?
going for these days?
Train
Yeah.
here?
All right, boys.
All right, kiddo,
Yeah.
thank you.
Let's go get a beer.